Alright, let's look at another post in the Korean Eternity section. So, Mabinogi H-line skirt production. In this article, I will introduce the process of making a slim skirt, a type of skirt that is not commonly used in games. In the last post, the fact is that the Popo skirt is, that's covered in one of the other Eternity posts. We covered the process of combining key animation, physics, and retargeting to create a flowing skirt and hair. However, in Mabinogi, there are various costumes that are difficult to solve with this method alone. This time in particular, we'll talk about the process of expressing clothing such as the slim skirt that fits the legs perfectly. A short, slim skirt, usually above the knees, is often worn with skinning on the legs. What is skinning? It is a process of applying weights to the surface mesh of a 3D model so that it can move along with the bone that moves along the character. I think the stewardess costume would be the equivalent of the slim skirt example given above. You can see that there are no major problems even if you walk or sit down. So here you can see the stewardess costume. And there's the character like sitting. And there's the character moving. And you can see how like the skirt is moving with the character. So yeah, that looks really good. Among the slim skirts, the slim skirt that goes down to below the knees is not often used in character settings based on this book. An example would be the Eleanor New Look dress. I think the developers put a lot of thought into presenting as many different chairs as possible. It couldn't be helped. I created a skirt pattern using the method used in the Popo skirt is actually post, and then proceeded with skinning it. The skirt's natural form, which is attractive for its fitted feel on the legs, was not preserved, and instead it ended up looking too eerie, which was not what was intended. So here you can see what it looks like. This time I tried skinning the legs like I did for the stewardess costume. And here you can see what it looks like in this example. It kind of looks like the legs are kind of clipping through in the back maybe, I don't know. And maybe in like in the front, like kind of near the knees. When standing still, the fit is maintained, but when moving, the skin on the knees and thighs is exposed through the clothing. So yeah, I was right. So if you look at it, you can see like the skin coming through on the knees and like the back of their legs. It's like clipping through, that's bad. A sense of form, natural movement, unable to give up either one, I began to wonder if there was a way to express the advantages of both methods. Is there any way to maintain a fitted shape but prevent skin from poking through the knees and thighs? I installed an additional piece to assist with rotation according to the movement of the leg. Yeah, you don't want clipping through the actual skirt or clothing because that just doesn't look good. However, I was not able to get satisfactory results because the texture between the legs was excessively stretched. splitting the skirt mesh did not stop the map from growing. So you can see how like it's too stretched out, like right here. To compensate for the excessive stretching of the texture, I set up an additional bone that only follows 70% of the leg movement when the leg moves along a certain axis. But it's not easy, problems still occur. Like you can see in this, that still looks a little stretched out down here, it doesn't look good. Though it responded to the rotation of the body, it did not respond to the change in length, so the shape of the skirt became even more strange. There were more problems than I can list in the text. We added nodes that respond to changes in the length of the main body and control the length of the auxiliary body, and we did some additional work on some parts and tested them. So you can see like a picture here where like the skin of the knee and part of the leg is like coming through the skirt, and here it's not. In the test environment, it seems to have been somewhat resolved. So this looks a little bit better in this example. It's not perfect, but it's better. How would this be applied in the in-game environment? Here's another example. Yeah, this looks a lot better. Although it's not as perfect as in reality, you can see that the shape of the skirt is maintained and the texture is greatly improved in stretching areas. The part where the skin was poking out also disappeared completely. So yeah, it doesn't look perfect, but it is a massive improvement over the other results. Let's compare the images when skinning was done only on the legs without additional bone settings, and when skinning was done after the additional bone settings. So this is what it looked like before, this is what it looked like after. Before, after. Yeah, you can see that this looks a lot better. Looking at the before and after images, it seems to have improved a lot. Of course, due to the nature of the game, there may still be some imperfect parts. But moving away from expressions like steel hair or steel skirts, we are constantly working to ensure that you, the Militians, can enjoy the show as beautifully as possible. So yeah, I think they're working really hard on this. Alright, let's look at another post in the Korean Attorney section of Mabinogi. So, high heel straps are not even. As you all know, there is a very strange phenomenon in Aaron. It is a phenomenon where you are clearly wearing stockings, but when you change your shoes, they change into leggings. So here's the example. However, there are shoes that do not exhibit this strange phenomenon. So it only happens with like certain pairs of shoes, like with the bunny slippers, it's not happening, and then like with these shoes, it is. To explain this, let's take a quick detour and look at body structure of Militians. The body of Militian includes the feet. Because the basic foot shape was made flat, it was impossible to express a pointed toe like when wearing high heels. We have successfully implemented the method of hiding the base foot and attaching the high heels to the body. However, because the basic fleet are artificially hidden, development proceeds with two problems. So 1, due to the absence of a basic foot, the shoe itself had to be designed to have a foot designed so that the instep is not visible. And 2, because the ankle connecting the leg and shoe was not smooth, the design of the ankle strap had to be included. Since the base foot was removed, it was impossible to wear high heels on bare feet. But this was solved by adding instep skin to the shoes. So that's how the strange phenomenon mentioned earlier occurred. What it looks like when you wear high heels that reveal the instep. From the development team's perspective, it was a bit awkward for the stockings to disappear when the instep was exposed. But in order to solve this, depending on the type of item, a new system had to be built to allow for separate shader code to be executed. When rendering the instep skin of the shoe, we also needed the ability to reference the foot texture on the outfit. It was impossible to solve these problems in Pleon Engine, which has a lot of legacy code woven into it. However, Eternity's Unreal Engine supports all the features mentioned above. Design constraints 1 and 2 have been removed. The screenshot below is the result of testing the Love Island decoration shoes by making them in the Eternity high heel modeling method. You can see that the stockings and shoes are worn together, but they are still connected at the ankle without any break. So when wearing Love Island decoration shoes with Love Island decoration wear and Street Magician outfit and stockings. So here you can see that the problem isn't happening anymore. The new high heels from Eternity will be more attractive and natural as shown in the example above. So yeah, it's nice they're fixing little outfit glitches like this. Should give a lot more fashion choices when we move to Eternity. Alright, let's look at another post in the Korean Eternity section. So this one's walking into Unreal, Tara's construction. In the early stages of the move, we prioritized concerns like how can we implement the unique sensibility of Mabinogi in Unreal Engine. Just when we thought we could catch our breath after achieving small but meaningful results, we were immediately faced with the mission to rebuild a massive amount of buildings that had been produced over 20 years ago. Really, we got stuck in a swamp of production that seemed to have no end. The workload was overwhelming, but because each building had its own unique theme and identity, we had no choice but to personally create each one with great care. So here we can see some of the buildings in Dumbarton. There were buildings with elaborate patterns all over the city, and the problem was that there was really a lot of them. So modularize it. So that's how the modularization process started. Fortunately, Tara was a city with standardized designs, so it was possible to plan the separation and reorganization of buildings. Thanks to this, we were able to plan an efficient work process, and the background team was able to get one step closer to completing the reconstruction mission. What is modularization? Modularization is a game production method that divides various elements that make up a 3D environment into small reusable units, or modules, and combines these into various configurations to create environments or structures. Each module has a basic structure, and by placing or combining several of them, it is possible to create complex backgrounds. For example, by combining several types of wall sets and columns and stairs to fill in the gaps, you can create several buildings of various sizes. So this shows you like an example of what you can combine and how it can like make a building. So that looks really good. So I tried to generate an example of modularization using AI. It's similar but not exact. So yeah, it looks good, but it's not exactly like it should be for Mabinogi. So first gather buildings with the same theme, then figure out what can be used repeatedly for each building with that theme, and consider width, height, depth, design, features, etc. to plan how to divide them. Then start with a large classification and narrow it down to details. Then reverse assemble them to check if there are any things you missed during the division. It may look like it will be easy when you see the image, but since Mabinogi was not designed to be modular from the beginning, it is actually much more difficult than you might think. It seems complicated. Is there a reason for modularizing it to this extent? The first is efficiency. Since you can combine multiple modules to create various shapes, you can produce a variety of products while reducing repetitive work. You only need to work on one set of modules, and you can create multiple building combinations with it. The second is flexibility in design changes. Modification of one module automatically reflects everywhere that the module is used, so design changes can be applied in batches. In addition, the modular system is advantageous in applying various concept styles. For example, applying different concepts and colors to the same wall module can produce results with different moods. The third one helps with optimization. Many objects affect performance when rendered. Using modular backgrounds reduces redundant data and allows you to load and render some of them as needed, which helps optimize performance. You can improve performance by loading only modules needed in certain areas to minimize memory usage, and dynamically loading modules according to the camera's view. And the fourth is reusability. Modular parts can be reused in completely different environments, allowing content creation while maintaining a consistent identity. The same modular structure of windows, doors, and building walls used in Tara can be applied to other towns in the future. Even if it cannot be used in the towns currently produced due to the concept implementation issues, it can be used as a foundation for new content that will be updated in the future, allowing for smoother world building. So here you can see what like some of the buildings in Tara will look like in Unreal Engine. These are the Tara buildings that have actually been modularized. We are putting a lot of effort into making them efficient while maintaining quality. Can you imagine what the new Tara will look like? We are diligently continuing to accumulate architectural know-how so that we can simultaneously take advantage of the original identity of Mabinogi's background and the new environment called Unreal. In this way, Mabinogi's background is continuously being built and expanded with various attempts and considerations, so we ask for your interest and support. So yeah, this was a really good post. It's nice to see what some of these buildings will look like in Unreal Engine. So today we'll be looking at a part that was shown in the Korean Fantasy Party for Mabinogi. We'll be looking at character creation in Unreal Engine 5. And we have English closed captioning. There's the login. So they played this live on stream. Here's the new character select screen. This looks pretty cool.
안녕하세요, 밀레시안 여러분. 마비노기 총괄 디렉터 민경훈입니다. 이번 이터니티의 소식의 시작을 제가 직접 보여드리고 싶었습니다. 그래서 캐릭터 생성 과정을 제가 직접 좀
So the director is going to show us the character creation process for Unreal.
업데이트 후에 실제로 만나보실 모습은 지금과는 조금 다를 수 있는데 지금 현재 저희가 구현해 놓은 모습을 천천히 보여드리도록 하겠습니다. 이렇게 하나씩 선택할 수 있고요. 새 캐릭터를 선택해 보겠습니다. 이 의상은 처음 보시는 의상이죠. 이터니티 버전으로.
This is the first time you've seen this costume, newly created in Eternity version. This is the newbie wear. Okay.
전에 잠깐 소개드린 것처럼 이런 형태.
A while ago, yes, as I briefly introduced, this is now.
신발도 이제 구현해 볼 수 있고요.
Now let's implement pretty shoes in the shape of.
일단은 남캐를 한번 잠깐 보여드릴게요.
Okay, first the male character. So yeah, you can pick the male character's age. And this shows you like the stats. Because the stats are like slightly different.
이렇게 당연히 나이도 이렇게 고를 수 있고요. 능력치는 신경 쓰지 않으셔도 됩니다. 임시 수치로 넣어둔 거예요.
So it looks like over here we have like a couple of different like starting outfit options. So like this is the newbie wear over here, and it looks like you can pick like one of these other 3 outfits to start with. So far this looks really good.
얼굴도 이렇게 이거 이따가 조금 이따가 자세히 보여드릴 텐데 이제 남캐 헤어들은 지금 일단 반영해 놓은 건 이 정도고요. 여러 가지 익숙하신 헤어들이
Couple of the different male hairstyles.
이런 헤어도 있고, 그리고 당연히 이렇게 색상도 선택할 수 있습니다.
And the different colors.
일단 다시 돌아가서 네, 여성캐로 선택을 해보겠습니다.
And you can notice, like here, you can see some of the hair clipping through her outfit. So it's a lot easier to notice, like, the hair clipping through the outfits on the female character, because she has, like, longer hair. And the longer hair options typically, like, clip through the outfits more.
네, 예쁘죠? 예쁜 건
Yeah, you can see it, like, better up close. You can see how it's, like, cutting into the shirt and stuff. But it looked a lot better in game. That might just be, like, a character creation thing. Like, when I saw, like, the in-game footage that's later, it looked a lot better and a lot less noticeable.
가까이서 봐야 됩니다. 이렇게 가까이서 보시면 이 디테일이 좀 보이실 것 같아요. 이렇게 의상도 이런 식으로 디테일하게 표현해서 구현을 해볼 수가 있고요. 피부 색상도 이렇게 선택한 대로 바로 잘
And different skin tones. That's cool.
네.
That one's cool too.
이런 모습도 그렇고 다양한 모습을 볼 수 있고, 네, 저는 개인적으로 좋아하는 연한 복숭아 빛을 선택하겠습니다. 이 헤어도 이렇게 반영이 되는데 아마 지금 잘 아시는 헤어들이 있을 거예요. 아시는 헤어들이 있고, 그렇죠. 이 헤어는 좀 이따가 다시 보실 수 있을 것 같은데 저는
Okay, this hairstyle doesn't clip through the outfit at all. So that's good. Because, like, the hair that hangs off to the sides here in the front, like, that's far enough away from the outfit that doesn't clip into it. And, like, the ponytail in the back goes out far enough to the point where it doesn't, like, clip into the back of the character at all.
죄송합니다. 제 취향대로 일단 선택을 해보겠습니다. 그리고 눈도 지금은 이 정도로 반영이 돼 있고요. 눈도 아마
Couple of different options for eyes.
네, 이 눈으로 선택을 하겠습니다. 아, 제가 헤어 색상을 안 정했네요. 제가 그 블루 계열을 좋아해서 여기 제
Changing the hair color?
명확하게 있지는 않은데 네, 다른 의도는 없습니다. 블루를 선택을 하겠습니다. 그리고 눈도 맞춰야죠. 네, 이렇게 맞추겠습니다. 그리고 입은
Yeah, changing the hair and eye color.
있고요. 그리고 장식이랑 화장도 있는데 네, 이 부분은 네, 나중에 또 보여드릴 기회가 있을 것 같습니다.
There are decorations and makeup too, so you can use that.
네, 이런 프리셋들을 확인하면.
Yeah, and here's some of the different, like, starting outfits. Now he's going through, like, those options. This one goes really well with the blue hair.
하실 수가 있습니다. 네, 이렇게 있고요. 그리고 이렇게 가까이서 보시면 좀 재질감이 좀 다르죠? 네, 이런 의상도 있고, 그리고 왠지 궁수한테 어울릴 것 같은 네, 이런 의상도 있고요. 네, 이런 의상도 있습니다. 네,
Yeah, this one looks pretty cool. Looks like an outfit that maybe, like, a priest or a healer would wear, like a priestess or a healer. Or a mage.
이제 본격적으로 한번 떠나보겠습니다.
They're laughing because the name was taken when he tried to name the character.
네. 서버는 지금 유튜브 하나만 반영을 해둔 거니까 혹시나.
The server currently only reflects one loot. They might be talking about, like, loot server. Since I've already done it, maybe other than loot, I hope the servers aren't upset. Okay, so he's gonna create the character. The owl looks pretty cool too.
어떠세요? 밀레시안과 에린을 연결해줄 조금 새로운 모습의 소울 스트림입니다.
The soul stream looks pretty good. I like how they added some color to like this part where you walk around. Like there's some blue, some gold, and maybe some like blue and purple more in the center where now is.
네, 여기 계신 분들은 너무 잘 아시다시피 마비노기에서 의미 깊은 장소잖아요. 네, 그래서 좀 더 가슴에 남을 만한 모습으로 변화를 시도해보고 있습니다. 우리 나우가 쳐다보네요. 네, 아이고 죄송합니다. 제가 지금 손이 떨리고 있어요.
These dialogue options on the side are pretty cool. Like, I like the way the boxes look for text and everything. So far, this looks pretty good as far as the interface goes for like chatting with an NPC.
네, 하나하나 말을 걸어보고 싶지만 지금 이제 보여드릴 게 좀 더 있기 때문에 에린으로 바로 가겠습니다. 네. 다음에 또 만나요.
And now she's gonna send us to Aaron. Wait, let's go back just a little bit. This was just a brief moment, but it looks like this would be like the loading screen. That might change, like before it comes out. This is just a test play that they're going through. But this is simple, it looks nice. Wouldn't mind if that was the main, like, loading screen. And then they finally get into game. And you can see that there are, like, a couple other characters out here. These might be members of the development team that are, like, working on it. Or it could be some sort of closed beta in Korea. Either way, I think it's a good thing that they're, like, stress testing it. But yeah, we'll look at the gameplay and cover that in another video. But that's the character creation. And so far, I think it's pretty good. Alright, let's play some Mabinogi today. So what are we gonna do today? We're gonna do like veteran dungeons, stuff like that, event stuff, whatever works. I'm gonna get my daily out of the way for this event. I already got all the rewards, the 20,000 point reward. So the new list of rewards doesn't start up until Thursday. It's cool that the only item that my character has is his cat ears in this mission, so that's why I always keep the hood down. Let's see what's in here. Some food. And nothing else I can really use. Oh wow, a lot more food. That's nice. And that item expires in about like 3 or 4 minutes. Like we have, yeah, about 4 minutes till that expires. Like if I can find a commerce imp to get out of here, then that's the merchant imp. If I can find a commerce imp to get out of here, we could basically be done now. Finding a lot of food early on, though. What about you? Will you give me any food? Nice. Oh, those pottery shards. Can those be used? Okay, no. It's the full pots that you can, like, use to get something. But yeah, this one's gonna expire in like 20 seconds, and we have another thing that expires in 2 minutes, so gonna lose a lot of points when those expire. Oh wait, I'm actually pretty low on health. Let's eat those. There. Wonder if one of those artifacts made me lose like a lot of health or something. But it seems like I lost health pretty fast. We have to move some things around in here. Let's go ahead and eat that, move those coins. Let's put those up there, those over here. Oh wow, the same type of ghost. Nice. Hang on a second. Let's get rid of some of these gargoyles. They're kind of useless. Like these are the ones that you want to get rid of. Surprised I found another one of those. Now if only I could find a commerce imp. Well, there goes all my food. Let's go up here. Actually, I'm not sure if there's much that way. Put that over there. This up here. This up here. Shaman's Grudge, I want that one. Okay, yeah, now the best thing would be to find not one of those, I need one of the Commerce Imps for like transporting me out of the mission. That'd be the best thing right now. Well, we'll die in a minute anyway. Coins. There we go. Well, the good news is I'll be dead before those things expire, so they'll still count for points. Alright, that's good enough to pass the daily. Can do that at some point. Oh, so I need to complete the daily 2 more times. And then we get the Continental Compass second title coupon. The effect from that actually looks pretty cool, so... Alright, let's see what kind of veteran dungeon we're looking at today. So, Rundle Dungeon. Nice. That'll be fun. Now let's go get the normal daily dungeon too. Take a look. What do we got?
모험가 조합은
Foil.
이쪽이에요.
Okay.
이 편지는 제법 잘 썼네. B+.
Oh, and I guess I can do a rebirth too, so we'll do that before we go in there. Like I'm level 166, it's time.
모험가 조합은 이쪽이에요. 뭐야 이 편지는? 불쾌해.
Oh wait, not that. What do we have to look forward to for... When is it? Not that one.
이래야지.
No. I guess we can get whatever that is.
다음 분.
Oh, that Aaron season pass thing ends? Huh, must have. So where's that box thing that I just got? No, it's not in here.
또 레버레터네?
Fix this. I don't need that.
좀 쉬었으면 좋겠어.
Well, I'll find it eventually. Let's go do Rendell Dungeon. Oh, and I'm gonna do Dan tests today too, so what do I want to focus on for that? I think I was working on like alchemy skills for the Dan tests. Didn't we get water cannon to Dan 3? Yeah, so there's only 2 more left. There's sand burst and flame burst. I like the flame burst alchemy skill. Like, I'm not much of an alchemist, but I do really like flame burst and rain casting and like life drain and like those skills. Even though I'm not really the alchemy type. I'll still try Forbidden Alchemist though when it comes out. See if it can win me over. But probably not. Alright, let's gear up. Gonna use my staff and my scythe. So Battle Astrology and Dark Diviner, mostly. Because Meteor is one of the best skills in the game still. I really gotta do some inventory cleaning one of these days, so I can figure out what crap is what in here. Because it is a disorganized mess. Alright, well, let's jump into this dungeon. We'll sum up those two. I'll use that speed potion thing. And yeah, that's good. And there's the pass that I need. Let's go ahead and drop that. Maybe I'll do some tech missions today. Should get more into those. Well, it's a shame they're kind of overly easy now. Let's put the key thing right down here, a little bit higher. There we go. Interaction key makes these rooms pretty easy too. Okay, so over here we're gonna give him that. Hey. Fine, you wanna come after me? Run into that void. That'll be fun. Hey, lucky guess that one. Let's put that in the center there. Oh, and I think I have, yeah, Battle Astrologer active, because that gives me more attack, the Grandmaster effect. Get him with this. It's okay if they hit me once or twice, I need to get this armor's proficiency up anyway. Still not used to using the interaction key to open these doors, it's so handy. Let's get these guys dealt with first. Alright, floor 2. Hey, and in like 7.5 minutes. That's a pretty good time, actually. And now for the boss. So we have a Cyclops. Yeah. Let's get rid of these skeletons real fast. Okay, right there. Meteor, 1. Hey, where are you going? 2. Crap, he dodged that one. Quit running away. 3. Let's use that. We can hold them in place with this. And done in 25 minutes and 7 seconds. Go and open this up. Smoldering thread. Spirit gems. A gem. Did I sell some fine leather like the other day or something? I don't even remember. I must have already sold that. I don't know what I'm thinking of. Oh, I do have like 10 fine leather in here. I could sell a stack. Well, we'll worry about that later. Some of these leather bags are already full already. So I didn't manage to get an unlimited veteran foamer pass, which is too bad. And since I can't get free unrestricted dungeon passes anymore, I guess if I want to do like Coil Dungeon on a difficulty, I have to go over here and waste gold on a pass now. At the very least, I wish they would have at least let us get dungeon passes from the Adventure Seal shop, because those unrestricted passes were only like 7 seals. It'd be nice if they could at least bring that back. But now I have to waste 45k getting a pass for Coil. It's actually more expensive than this. Like, it's Wednesday right now, so all these things are a little bit cheaper. But still. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of the new dungeon system. I think they kind of effed it all up. Okay, so I have 386,000 now. Let's see if I make more than... Let's see if I have more than 386k when I finish it. Like, let's see if I can at least make back what I spent on it and, like, earn a little bit more. To see if it's actually, like, worth buying at all. I still want the dungeon to be overly easy, but whatever. Alright, let's go. Let's use this here. No matching key? Where did I forget to grab a key at? Oh, okay, right here. Yeah, just went right by that. Oh yeah, and in here too. So before I bought that dungeon pass, we had like 386k gold. So yeah, I did make a profit doing Folial Intermediate. So I guess buying the pass isn't too bad. It is on a Wednesday though, so I'll have to try that on a day that's not Wednesday when the passes are full price. A lot of busy channels. Pretty good for the game. Oh yeah, and the Urusan rewards. Or Pan's rewards. I'm still used to this being the Urusan's attendance event. But let's hop back to 4. I wanted to do that to get in my daily shadow missions. So... what do we got for shadow missions? Former Commander, that's boring. What about Tara? Shadowcast City isn't too bad. Welcome in, Otaku. Just finished doing my daily veteran dungeon and my normal daily dungeon. So yeah, I'll probably... let's go ahead and do Shadowcast City. That's a fun one. And then after that, I'll probably do Dan tests. How much more time do I have before this expires? 4 days, so as long as I use it sometime this week. I don't know if I want to do Shadow Commander. Oh, you're working on an alt character. That's cool. Let's see, where's that Shadow Crystal thing hiding at? The daily one? Or did I use it already? I did sign in like... maybe I did sign in after midnight to do dailies yesterday. So that might be gone already. Okay, well we'll use that one today. I need to use it soon anyway. And Shadowcast City. Luckily, VIP still gives out unlimited Shadow Mission passes, even though Dungeon passes have kind of been removed. So let's get some random items and do a poll for that. And magnet all that together. Yeah, got at least one. That's good. Oh wait, I need to pick the mission. So let's pick that on Elite. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need a doll bag too. Pick all that up. They're right there, they're right within range. I'm like right in the middle of a bunch of enemies and nothing's in range, huh? Oh, there we go. So it just wanted me to get some more Dorcha. Oh, that one dropped a lot of gold. Very nice. But we can one-shot the boss with this. Goodbye, inferior copy. You don't have a cattail, so you're not worthy of being my clone. And that one's done. So I think I'll do some Dan tests next. Oh wait, I have 100 proficiency on this armor? I didn't realize. We're gonna stop by Bangor next, actually. "13 days? Do I have any that give 1,000 like that? No. Okay, we'll keep that over here for now. Because I don't know if the next 2 Arcana will come out in the next 2 weeks or not, so if I can save these EXP fruit until the new Arcana, then they'll be a bigger help. You have to do a lot of leveling up when that comes out. Got a rebirth potion that expires in 2 weeks. Says we got some Air and Adventure Pass stuff. Where's... I'm surprised there's not an icon down here for the Air and Adventure Pass. But there is over here. So... oh, this is some sort of lantern blunt weapon thing. And the second title is useless after 10 days, so not really that great. I hate second titles like that. They're so useless. Put that there. And put the siphon orb here. Do I have to replace the orb soon? Nah, it still has some durability left. So yeah, let's go to Bangor and get this, get that armor its final upgrade. Pull this over to the side a little bit here. Alright, so the final upgrade. No, that's not a very good one. Our HP goes up by 2 and our will goes up by 5. Is that it, really? Let's go ahead and look at the details here. It's kind of hoping for a better effect than that, but whatever.
요즘 젊은이들은 힘든 일은 안 하려고 해서 빈둥대는 젊은이들이 많구만. 문제야.
빨리 자라서 어른이 되고 싶어.
So what spirit weapon do I even want to work on these days? Like, I have my chain blade maxed out, I have my scythe maxed out, and my staff. What to focus on next? Oh, my spear's a higher level than I thought. I think I was giving that spear a lot of those spirit stone crystals during the last master plan event that like took it up 3 levels every time. Since this one's so close already, I might as well continue like working on her, get it finished out. %, not too bad. Okay, well, we're gonna head over to the advancement hall, and I think I'm gonna try and take up Flame Burst. So that's what I want to work on next. Dan rank that. It's time to get that done. And then maybe I'll work on, like, Grandmaster stuff after. Did I get to Grandmaster Fighter already? I must have, because I don't have the seals for it anymore, so... Maybe I'll pick a new Grandmaster thing to work towards. What kind of talents are ready for that? Maybe Puppetry. Puppetry might be a fun one. What kind of stats does that give currently? Talent bonus... mostly. It gives some will and dexterity and strength and stamina. Okay. Not too bad. And some extra XP for completing shadow missions. So, Flame Burst, let's go ahead and try that. It's on 3? Yeah, I think I can live with that. Try that out. So we just need a rank A. Whoa. Thing on? Can't even tell when that skill's on. I'll have to check that later. Okay, now it is. Okay, so that's pretty easy. Those enemies do some damage, though. Gotta be careful about that. Come with potions? Yeah, it does. Nice. And I have those coupons to get extra den tests then, don't I? Thought we get those, or... I had 2 of them a while ago. Additional Grandmaster stuff. Oh, that's a personal shot bag. How big is my personal shot bag, the one I'm using? Yeah, mine has 106, and this one gives like 100. Yeah, no, I'm happy with the one I have. And it automatically levels up the skill, which I actually don't like. I wish I could turn that feature off. You can turn that feature off. I like pushing the button and doing it myself and like looking at it. I guess the game has chosen to take that out of our hands for us. It's a little complaint, but I still don't like it. And I need 100 XP in order to do the Dan test again. I wonder if zombies can take alchemy damage, so... We're gonna go turn on Og for our training. Let's get a little doll bag out here to pick up the gold the zombies drop too. That's one reason why I like using zombies as training dummies, because the gold they drop is actually pretty good. Oh wait, that's not alchemy. Do I have a skill bar that has like alchemy skills? I think I do over here. Yeah. Oh no, I guess I only take like 1 damage. What are the training requirements here? Knock down and defeat, yeah, so zombies are a bad match for it. Just didn't know if they took alchemy damage or not, but the dingoes will work just fine. Oh, is that it? Not quite. Need a little bit more on that. That might have been for like fire alchemy or some crap. Oh, I still need to learn metal conversion at some point. Wait, so now we're only getting points for knocking down enemies, okay.
어디서 기도 소리 같은 게 들리는데.
Over here. Any more ancients out here? Yeah, there's one more. Or two more. Okay, now we have enough XP. Let's get out of this area. Okay, so one more check. Do I have like tests? Do I have tickets to take like the tests more than once, or are we just going in there one more time? And I don't know where those additional advancement tickets I had last time came from then. Okay, so we'll get it halfway to Dan 2 today, get it to Dan 2 tomorrow, and halfway to Dan 3. And then Friday we'll finish getting it to Dan 3. So alchemy, flame burst, stand 2. Right, the crystals appear beforehand, but for some reason the potions don't appear until after the test starts. Alright. Oh, and you start out with low health. Interesting. I thought I got hit or something last time, but no, you just kind of start out with nothing. Anyway, let's put those up there real quick, and then... Oh, hey, not cool. Whoops, didn't mean to use that. Can heal up real fast. There's a blinker in one of these. Horse is just a little bit out of range there. Interesting. The blinker can't really stop you from... Well, I guess it can stop you from, like, using it while it's in effect, but it can't really stop you from, using it if you've already started. Okay, that one. That one. Hey! Use that real quick. Oh good, there we go. So yeah, the Dan 2 test isn't that hard. Oh wait, I guess after... So I get the tickets after I pass both Dan... Okay, fine. If that's the way it wants to play it. I guess we'll get the rest of the way to Dan 2 and halfway to Dan 3. Or maybe I'll use this one and get Sandburst up to Dan 1, and then focus on getting Flame... Yeah, let's do that instead. Sure, that maybe we can make it even or something. And again, I'm going to open this up. That way I can just equip potions quickly once I start. Because it wants me to come in here with reduced health. Get over here. Where are you running to? Hey, they should have got stuck in the flames there. Yeah, get rid of that anchor there. Blinkers are always a pain to deal with. Over here. That thing's still busy. Yeesh, there's two of them now. Get out of here, you cursed thing. Use that. Get that. Crap. That arrow really messed me up. Come on. Jeez. You guys are a pain in the butt. Okay, we got that one. And there. And then let's go ahead and get Dan 1, Samburst. So where's that other coupon thing at? There you are. Go ahead and use that. So yeah, then tomorrow we can get Dan 3, Flameburst, and Dan 2, Samburst. What's that gonna be on? 4? That's alright. Oops, not that one. Let's just use that. Get that horse off of me. Go over here so we don't attract his attention. Use that real quick. Damn. Okay, let's use that. Get some aggro off of us. Also instantly refreshes if we get like a critical hit then, I guess. Great, I have an archer and a blinker. Jeez. Get rid of this blinker here. It's gonna be nothing but trouble until I get rid of him. What's the secret to this one? Do you just have to get lucky and get a ton of critical hits? Okay, fire. Because we don't have nearly enough points to pass. Maybe the goal is to, like, finish them with Sandburst or something. I don't know. I'll look into that one later. What's something else I can take to Dan one in the meantime, and then I can, like, look at some tips on the wiki, like, later. I kind of took those up the damn one already. Oh, I know. Let's work on Ninja. We'll do Shuriken Charge. And really quick, I will be right back, and then we'll do the Ninja Charge, the Shuriken Charge damn one test. Hey, Black Friday sales are starting up. This is something to look forward to. That's going to be starting up on Thursday, so tomorrow on the 20th. Figured I'd check for some new announcements. But what I'm really looking forward to is the half off on VIP, because this is when I end up renewing my VIP membership. $120 days, that's what, 4 months? So yeah, I'm gonna get like 3 of these 4-month packages, I think. Because I always get like a year's worth. I always get around 12 months of VIP around Black Friday. Very nice, I've been waiting for this. And then they're gonna start selling story skips. I don't really care about that very much, because like... some of the story in Mabinogi is good, but I completely understand if some people want to skip like some of it. Mabinogi isn't like a super heavy story game to begin with, so it's not really a big deal. Oh yeah, and that bunny gacha is gonna start soon. I'm gonna play that new pet gacha. So pet medals are on sale. So how long is this sale going on for? I think I'm mostly just interested in like playing the new bunny pet gacha that's coming up and getting my VIP. Other than that, I'm probably just gonna get like a few pet medals and sell some of the pets from the upcoming gacha. Aside from that, I'm not really like interested in any of these packages or anything like this. Like, in my opinion, this stuff here is just a waste of NX. You can get forgetful potions and EXP fruit and crap like that and training seals in game for free. Why would you pay NX to get this crap? I mean, if you want to move a little bit faster, sure, I get it, but it's just not worth the money to me. But, what else is there? I guess they're not talking about the bunny gacha yet, at least not as far as I can tell. Like, if they were, that'd be front page news. So, if not this week, then maybe I'll start, like, next week or something, I don't know. Well, awesome, it's great to see that that's starting up. Reforge time event, so this starts tomorrow as well. And during the event period, there's an increased limit break chance and an increased reforging minimum level attributes and using reforging tools. Okay. Don't really care that much about that. Alright, let's do the shuriken charged and test. I might get that up. Don't use ninja much anymore. I kind of want to see like a ninja arcana, so maybe after Forbidden Alchemist and Variable Gunner, maybe we'll see something involving ninja. Yeah, that can be on 1. I keep shuriken charge on 1. That's fine. Where's Crisis Escape at? Oh, that's not even on there. I'm gonna add that there just in case. I like to use that from time to time. Oh, this is one of the Dan tests you can't use Crisis Escape. Interesting. Okay, that's fine. It's probably because I have... I can move Shadow Cloak to 7, because that's where I always keep it. At least I think it is. I'll have to check, but... We probably don't have Crisis Escape because we have, like, Shadow Cloak, and that kind of does the same thing. Removing the enemy aggro and all that. Oh yeah, this is gonna be real easy. Wait a minute. Oh, we're already done. No problem at all. But yeah, I would love to see like Ninja and Fighter get like a small revamp to like help make them more relevant again, and then maybe see like Ninja and Fighter both put into some kind of Arcana. Just Dracosa, anyway. Oh, okay, the Frolicsome one. That's from the Idia expedition thing. Let's do Grandmaster missions for puppetry. It's time we work on that kind of thing. So let's go off to Tara. So, yeah, Puppeteer. We'll get the third mission, the second mission, and the first. Okay, what do we have? What does it want me to do? Invigorating Encore 3 times. I'm not doing the martial arts competition crap, so we'll skip that one. Which skill is that Invigorating Encore thing again? Is that the, Oh, so that's the final skill. Okay, so that takes a while to build up. But yeah, we can use it 3 times, it's not a big deal. Let's go ahead and do this part first. Let's go in. Get a little pan bag out here, pick up any gold if anyone drops something. And... yeah, right there. That'll do. Or wait a minute. Yeah, here. I think Final Strike will be enough to pass the whole thing. Done. Okay, what's all this stuff? Oh, okay. Wait, how many of those do I have? 3? And for that other thing... yeah, we got puppetry set up here. So let's go to Turnanog to train that up. I like Turnanog. It's a great place. Go and use this one. Oh right, we need a control bar. Hang on a second. Where do I have one? I thought I bought one, but maybe I sold it? No, here it is. Put the alchemy cylinder back, we don't need that equipped. Okay, so now I need to leave it summoned and get enough for that. Oh, I have to hold that down. Okay, I get it. Now we just gotta build up that meter like 3 times. Oh, whoops. Never mind that. Can't finish him off, but... there. Okay, that's sort of like their version of windmill. Nice. Hey, we found an ancient here. Let's go ahead and get this one. Alright, now we can use the skill. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, so we've already used it like once, right? Yeah, so 2 more times. I don't think I'll get any towards the next one until this one wears off, so let's wait. Actually, end it soon, we can just stop controlling the puppet, right? Or... Hey! What do you think you're doing? Like if I cancel the summon, that'll work. Yeah, okay, we'll just do that 10 early. So I gotta start building up the bar for the next one. There we go. Get that guy. Go over here and get these ones. Come on. Through there. Oops. Hey. And let's get right over here and use this one. Push those guys back. And real quick we'll cancel the summon and the effect early. Then bring her back out. Oh, wait, it's still going on. I thought canceling that would stop the effect, but I guess not. Oh, it's still going on? How long does that last? The, oh wow, it lasts a full minute and a half. Well, I guess all I can do is wait then. I thought canceling the doll summon would cancel the thing, but... We're switching like this would, no? Okay, there we go. One more time. Yeah, welcome in, Solamento. Just, working on some Grandmaster tests. There, now that training requirement is done. So we can go ahead and cancel the summon. I don't need that. I don't need these control bars anymore, so we can put these back up here. And then just get out of here. I love the look of Turnanag though, it's such a nice place. I mean, you can gather wheat and barley here, you can train against the zombies. Can you gather berries here? I don't even know. These drop berries? Not sure if they do. Let's find out. Yeah, they do, so you can gather berries here too. It's too bad you can't fish here. They have the same water area, but as far as I know, you can't fish in this area, which is kind of too bad. Ernanag would be even more useful for like fishing events if you could like fish here. Back before I even did like YouTube videos and stuff, like if I had to sell stuff on channel 1, I would just like set up a personal shop and then I'd AFK like right here in Tirnanog at the abandoned Fergus shop. Made a great little hide. Alright, let's go turn this in. Grandmaster stuff. Okay, so I should have like 6 seals, I think. 5? 5's good. Because yeah, we did 2 tests and we also got 3 from that box thing, so yeah, 5. And then we'll do 2 or 3 tomorrow, and then 2 or 3 Friday. So yeah, we might end up getting Grandmaster Puppetry this week. Or Monday of next week, doesn't really matter that much. It's not like I'm in a rush or anything. When does that expire? Okay, good, we got lots of time on that. As much as I hate to say it, I should probably work on my Stardust stuff during this Master Plan event. Wait, what was I working on anyway? Was I only getting the first 2 red stars for all these skills? I think that's what my main goal was. But, Jeez, that's pricey. What's the percentage for getting this up to the next level? 45%? Wait a minute, what's the, what's the percentage on that on, like, weekends? What's our weekend boost again? So we have our buffs here where we get things on... Like, we have an increased success rate, like, right now, but, like, Hang on, I want to check out the master plan page on like the main site. Master plan, here we go. This is what I want. Inventory. Bergius Forge. Okay, here we go. So Fridays from 7 a.m. to Mondays, all buffs are active. What does that do for Stardust? I already have the Stardust thing active right now, so okay, I guess that won't go up any. I should work on Stardust, I just don't really want to. So for this I need rank B material. Yeah, alright, let's see what we have for it. Why not? What's all this scrap? Well, I'll get a new mission on that one. I don't want to do Pika Basics, so I'm not going to do that. Let's go get new missions. Stardust is something where I just kind of take it slow. I don't really care when I do the missions or anything like that. Like, I level it really slowly. Because it is like a massive, massive grind, and like, I don't need it to do veteran dungeons or anything like that. I mean, it's helpful, but not that helpful, so... Stardust is one of those things where you can just kind of do it whenever you want to. Okay, let's switch quests here too. So I think for the item thing it wants me to do some sort of commerce. Defeat 10 bandits. Yeah, okay, we can do that. And what's this? Shadow Realm Champion. Sure, I guess. Okay, for the bandit one, let's just do some bounty hunting. That'll probably be faster than doing like commerce. So let's use some magic and some dark diviner stuff. Eventually I gotta get the transformations for some of these guys, so... Hang on, who do we even have? Do I have Zippy collected yet? Nope, I don't got any points on him. What about Nelson? Nope. And, Herbert? No. Okay. So yeah, eventually I gotta track these guys down and get their transformations. Let's go after Zippy, I guess. For now, at least. And then the way I do this is I hop from Mana Tunnel to Mana Tunnel and just see if bandits show up. Here we go. And this will get that bandit count dropped real fast. So that's 4 already. Let's get those guys out here. I wish they'd make some type of shadow mission that explained like the history of this Miyu Desert. This area is so cool. Like the ruins here are really cool. I'd love to do like shadow missions showing what this place looked like when it was a full city. Go searching around here. Nothing. Oh, there it is. There's something. No homestead passes, but that's 8, so just one more group will do it. These ruins are so cool looking. What about out here? Just need one more group of bandits and we're all done. And even the dragon bone tomb area here is like really cool too. Like, look at the size of that skull over there. Like, imagine how cool it would be if this dragon was a raid boss in something. Like, you look at the red dragon or any of the other dragons that currently exist in the game, they're not even close to being that big. Whatever this dragon was must have been truly terrifying. I mean, what, I'm a giant and I'm like maybe the size of one of his teeth? Yeah, I'm a giant and I'm using shoes that like elevate my character's height a little bit, and I'm still like shorter than this tooth right here. That's insane. Let's look around here next. Hey, here's more bandits. I'll still go to the homestead if they drop a pass though, because why not? I don't think they did though. Okay, that's alright, we'll end the pursuit. Shadow Champion. I wonder how much easier that mission is now that you can't be knocked down by, like, most enemies. It's sad, Idia has, like, so much potential. I can't wait to see, like, more content over there. I'm just kind of hoping that, like, when they go over Idia and Unreal, I hope they look and realize, wait a minute, there's a lot more we could be doing with this dead continent, and they actually add stuff. Because there's this potential for so many cool things over there. Okay, let's try Shadow Realm Champion. Try it on Elite. We'll see how easy it is now that they can't push me down as much. Yeah, the new knockdown rules makes this a lot easier. Alright, we're done here. Barely had to do a thing, I just used like Thunderblight twice. Get those nails. Are those still here? Or they expire? Ah, looks like they expired. Oh well. Spirit gem. Here we can get some gold for this. Okay, let's go turn these in. I think I'm gonna start working towards like ranking up the this part of the Stardust. The only big concern is the gold, but whatever. Get there eventually. Pricey, pricey. Okay, there's that one. And there's the other one. And what else you got? Loyal Abyss. Yeah, that's fine. We can do that. 5 crystals of intact Xylene. Do I have that already? I guess I don't, but we can arrange that. I think I have a Coil Abyss Pass right here. So let's go do that next. This dungeon will look really cool in Unreal. Alright, next room. Thunderblight does most of the work. Boss time. Wish it still showed a big health bar for the tree. These Abyss Dungeons, but it doesn't. Not anymore. Okay, easy boss, done. Oh, is this character's first time clearing Coil Abyss? Huh. Sapphire, Spirit Gems, Smoldering Thread. Alright, that's all we need. Do we have like a red feather to give me something to get out of here? Ah, here it is. And then to the nature reserve to do something with those Shining crystals or whatever. So what are we making? Intact Shylines, okay. Oh, here we go. So, what do I need to make these? Wait, how many do I need? 5. It looks like I can make like 4? Did I have any before or not? Let's see how many we have. So... Oh, okay, I did have some before. We have like 7 of them. What's this, an auction house button? Oh, search the auction house for them. That's cool that you can just like click that button and find it on the auction house. Anyway, we have 5 to deliver now, so we're done here. Oh, and I can use these Royal Academy crystals. That way we can get more materials, more Stardust materials when we turn them in. And then let's use that one too for the other one. Okay, I'm a little short on these materials, the binding agent, but we almost have enough of this other stuff. Alright, that's good enough for now. We're not going to dive too deep into Stardust like today, but like maybe tomorrow or Friday I'll spend a lot more time focusing on Stardust stuff so I can level this up. Alright, so let's wrap up the stream right around here, and we will be playing more Mabinogi tomorrow.